when I lived in Cabo San Lucas, my next door neighbor was a retired guy, and he and his wife was amazing. She would come over and play with the kids, and anyway, they were just wonderful people. So when my son was like 7, I was looking for something that he and I could do together to connect that would be fun, father son thing. And I decided that was into models and toys and things. So I decided model airplane flying remote control airplanes would be something fun. So I bought one, but you got to assemble the things. And I didn't know how to do that. So my neighbor, this retired guy, he knew how to do that kind of stuff. He was one of those people that had the workshop out in the garage and the whole thing. And so I went over there and he helped Ricardo and I learn how to build the model airplane. And one of the things that I noticed is anytime he said, "Oh, we need a crescent wrench," or whatever, he'd go over and he had the whole thing organized. And, "Oh, we need a 6-point nut." And he'd go over to these little drawers and he had all these little drawers where all the nuts and the bolts were. And just everything in there was pristine and perfect. And one day he's doing this and I'm just impressed by the whole thing. And I go home and my wife says, "Where's an extension cord?" And I go, "I don't know." And then I go look in a closet and the closet and all the stuff comes pouring out. And I'm searching through tennis rackets and trying to find an extension cord. And I told myself in that moment, I'm not living this way anymore. I like the fact that my neighbor just had it set up where everything was in its place. So I started with one little project, and it was cables, electronic cables. So USB cables and TV cables and HDMI cables. And I actually said, "How would you organize this stuff?" And he goes, "A simple way to do it is just get Ziploc bags and put the cables in bags and write on the Ziploc bag what they are. Put all the USB ones in one Ziploc bag." And that's just a simple way to organize things. That was, oh my gosh, that was 15 years ago. The other day, now I keep a Tupperware container. I don't have like him where it's just all that, but I have one big Tupperware container that's got all these Ziploc bags and all the different cables. So if Dora says I need a cable, I go to the one box and I can pick them up and, oh, there it is, and I can give it to her. I got a new webcam the other day. So I'm got the other webcam and I'm going to just set it aside. I've learned it doesn't take hardly any more effort than to just set it over somewhere to put it right where it goes. And so I got a Ziploc bag. I put old webcam on it and I put it in the Tupperware box where it goes. And when I pulled the Tupperware out and I was putting it in there, there was a sense and a feeling. I'm organized. I'm on top of it. I know where things are. What I've learned is the amount of energy and time I was wasting, that was a waste to not just be a little organized. And the interesting thing is it actually takes less time in the end to do it right once the first time. It's actually been a massive time saver for me. So the key here, of course, is just to think clearly about what you're going to decide that you're going to act on and ask yourself, am I really going to complete this? Right? This idea of semi-complete tasks. Am I really going to complete this? Choose to do what you're going to complete. Choose to do what you're going to complete, because as you increase your productivity, that is the way that you will be living into more of your full potential. Thanks.